I believe I'm the right person for this job because I'm very feminine for this role. My feminineness, feminine sexuality, feminine personality will add value to this feminine role in the most feminine way possible.
Stop getting the wrong advice. Ensure you get the right skills for the right job for jobs in the Middle East. Contact Loy Machedo.
Hi there, Loy Machedo. Speaking to you from loymachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding? All right, bits of breaking news and other miscellaneous stuff to share with you. Okay, let's move on. The first one is I got this information from one of my friends who works with the government. Okay, this is what he said. He said that the number of COVID-19 cases has increased. Okay. He was unable to give me specific numbers, but he said it has increased and they have started to get worried again because it seems that people are not following rules. In fact, one of my other contacts who's working at the airport surprised me by telling me this, that he said in his exact words that the number of passengers has increased. He said it's almost 80% pre-COVID. And I was like, how the fuck is it 80%? But that's what he said, and that's what I'm sharing with you. He said that there are people who are coming in and out, and surprisingly, he said he has been bumping into passengers from Israel. Okay, so that was a shocker. So I didn't know that they are moving so freely. Yes, there are a lot of news reports that are now stating that this relationship between Israel and UAE had been going on for quite some time, which I told you this before, but now anyway, this is what it is. I did get some videos and photograph footage of schools and classes, but because children are involved, I don't want to show those videos. Okay. The children, all of them are wearing masks, but almost all of them are bumping into each other and moving around. So I do not know how safe that is. In some cases, they are even having demarcations, But when children are running, you can't control them 24/7. In Qatar, they've actually started to have benches with a plexiglass kind of covered each child. But then again, it is only safe over there. What do you do when they go outside, when they meet each other and when they bump into each other? So I don't know how that is going to help. But yes, a sense of normalcy has to go back. You can't live locked up in the house 24/7. So my recommendation is do what is necessary, but avoid anything that is unnecessary. And for those who are just moving around in parties and pubs, I did get a couple of videos and photographs of people in bars and pubs and all that. Well, if you feel invincible, so be it. Go ahead. I got information also from businessmen who moved from Dubai, UAE, and they went to just their hometown just to sort out their businesses or whatever, or meet with their families, and now they are unable to come back. In fact, if you check on Facebook, I've not taken the permission, so I'm not going to share the screenshot. If you check on Facebook, the expats of UAE who left UAE, and just for a holiday or for a business trip, now when they're trying to come back, they have to fill up this online form. It seems that there is no response. That was the exact statement. There is no response. They are not getting back to us. In some cases, they are unable to apply. So there is panic. And one lady particularly, she mentioned that what's the point of making UAE your home when you can't come back home, when they're treating you like outsiders? You have your husband, you have your wife, you have your kid, you have your property, you have your job, you have your credit cards, you have your loans, but you're unable to come back. And then the pressure from the employer that if you can't come back, we have to cancel your contract. So this is what has been going on. And you can tell me if this is right or wrong, because I just want to make people aware. Like I told you, please do not avoid at any cost. Just have your communication through Zoom. If you can work from home, work from home. You don't have to go outside. Even you can watch a movie. Today, it's not a prison. You have internet. You have the smart devices. I mean, it's not as bad as you think it is. But then why are you going out? And people are dying to go to the beach. And what the fuck is going on the beach? What is getting a tan? I don't understand. Is that your fucking priority? Oh, I want to be free and all that bullshit. Fine. If you want to be free and sick, okay, like I told you, do what is important and necessary, like working or purchasing groceries or medicine, but going for a movie and relaxing, you can do all that at home. But anyway, what do I care? So this news seems to be trending right now, and there is very strong rumors going on. Rumors, mind you, rumors. Okay, I'm making it very clear. Strong rumors that there is going to be another lockdown. I was also told people from Dubai, when they're moving to Abu Dhabi, they are made to wait in a very long line. It's becoming very painful. They are not able to get into Abu Dhabi very easily. Okay, I do not know if it's the same while coming to from Abu Dhabi to Dubai. So people are sharing with me photographs and images, but just for security purpose, I don't want to share this. So you can comment down below and let me know if it's true or false. Okay, so the COVID lockdown, I personally, if you ask me, I don't think they're going to have another lockdown, because the number of businesses, the number of people who have suffered, it decimated the economy. They cannot have another one like this. So I just hope that they don't lock down. Yes, they will make it much more strict, but I can tell you without a doubt that the people who are going to suffer are going to be expats, and especially if you have traveled, well, you have brought the problems onto yourself. You can't blame anyone else other than you. Okay, a couple of interesting bits I thought I'd share with you. You remember I shared the video of the gas explosion. I did get a couple of graphic videos of people with blood and lying down and fainted, and it was pretty graphic. I decided not to share this, even though I got around, I think, 4 or 5 videos. So I just don't want to share that. It was pretty disturbing. Okay. I thought I'd share this comment with you. If you go to the video and you see this guy, his name is, I've censored his name because, if you want, go there and check it out. But this is what he said. Well, I was working as a project manager for commercial kitchens in UAE for a Sharjah-based company nearly for 23 years. And my experience is that according to the picture and the videos, it is not a cylinder blast, because there is a law in Abu Dhabi municipality. Any premise within the capital city is not allowed to fix a cylinder inside the restaurant and commercial kitchens. Plus, they have strict action of not to install pressure of gas more than 90 m bar to maximum 1 bar maximum. Okay. Which never gives the blast. In these videos and picture, nearly all the shops and the restaurants in the building were damaged highly and killing people also. While conspiracy theories will gain some ground, if the government sticks to the report that it is a gas cylinder blast, then mark my words, it's not going to sell. People nowadays are very depressed from COVID-19 thing, and they have new ties with Israel, which local Arab will never accept from inside. And I think it's possible in coming months or year, so the unrest can start in Gulf countries. God save humanity, which is not saving themselves. So this is what the gentleman has shared. I'm just sharing with you what he has stated. However, like I told you, this is his opinion, so you can do your analysis. In fact, talking about opinions, I thought I'd share this one. I put this image where I showed very clearly, if you see the Turkey leader's photograph, you have Kushner sitting on the left-hand side, the Turkey leader sitting in the center. And I don't know who's the gentleman on the right-hand side. So this is how leaders should normally sit. That is why if you see any of the summit, you have the American president right in the center. He's always in the center. If there's any summit, if there's any meeting, if there's anywhere, that is why you had that incident. Remember when Donald Trump was walking and he just pushed the leaders and pushed himself in the front, and people were laughing about it. It is because Americans, they always have this tendency of wanting to show that we are most important, we will be in the center, nobody else, okay? But here, in the meeting with the Turkish leader, Kushner was seated at the side because that is his place. The leader, the boss, always sits in the center. But here in UAE, the US leader is sitting right in the center. You have the UAE leader sitting at the side. See, Sheikh Zayed's photograph is in the center. Why is Sheikh Zayed's photograph not at the side? It should be in the center. So the ruler of Dubai should have been in the center. Instead, you have the American guy sitting in the center, which was really embarrassing. So this is the language of politics. So it's a very clear admission who's the boss. Okay, so that is what I had put. But the funny thing is, obviously my haters will comment what they want to. So you have Blazing Bernard, who has a fake name, who doesn't want to give his real name. He says, Blazing Bernard says, boss, okay, you should be given Sherlock Holmes Award for 2020. In UAE, it's a triangle meeting where the leader of UAE could see both the American leaders directly without turning left and right. Then why does Sheikh Mohammed sit in the center during a meeting? Why doesn't Sheikh Mohammed sit in one corner? Why doesn't Sheikh Khalifa sit in one corner? Why do they sit in the center when there is a meeting? You're shooting yourself in the foot, my dear Sherlock Holmes, giving me award, jackass. Then he said, had he sat in the middle, he would have had neck pain. Wow. Had he sat in the center, he would have had neck pain. Well, Sheikh Mohammed doesn't seem to be getting neck pain. Donald Trump doesn't seem to be getting neck pain. None of the leaders, even if you're so worried about Kushner and wanting to give importance, why does he want Kushner to get neck pain? Why doesn't he get the neck pain instead, if he's giving so much of importance? Also, that is how they respect the VVIP American guests who protect them from enemies like Iran. So that is how they, respect the VIPs, by letting them sit on a chair and allowing them to get the neck pain, but not him. So look at the logic of... That is why I do not take these idiots from, keyboard warriors seriously, because of the nonsense that they talk. In fact, if you want to hear nonsense, let me share with you 10. This happened in this last week. I just took, I just kept a note of these. These are actual incidents. Number one, the guy sends me a message. Okay, I don't pick up calls. He sends me a message and he tells me, I want you to update my CV. He tells me, I want you to update my CV. So I asked him, what the fuck do you mean update your CV? Yeah, could you type out a few lines? He wants me to, he's not my client. He wants me to type out on Word a few lines on his CV. So I asked him, do I look like a typist? No, you're a resume rebrander. Brander. I don't know what the fuck is a blender or brander, okay? No, so can you... I asked him, why the fuck can't you do it? No, you'll do it professionally, so can you type it out? These are the kind of fucking idiots. He wants me to type out 2-3 lines. Okay, that's the first idiot. The second fucking idiot is female from India. She says... Hey, hi, I read your answers on Quora. Quora was one of the sites where I wrote a lot. I want a resume. She's telling me, I want my resume within a week. So I said, sorry, what do you mean? Who are you exactly? She said, oh, I read your this thing in Quora and all that. I'm searching for a job, so just finish my CV within a week because I want to apply for jobs. She has not asked me my rates. She has not introduced herself. I don't know who the fuck is she. And she wants me. So I asked her to send her resume. She is a bank manager. And, out of courtesy, I'm not exposing her identity. But she's a bank manager, a senior bank manager. And she's asking me, make my CV within a week. Because she thought I was going to do it for free. Can you imagine the mentality of idiots? Okay. The third idiot. This guy tells me, he is actually telling me, okay, listen, I have a proposal for you. So I was like, okay, what's the proposal? Help me get a job, help me settle down, help me get a good position, and I assure you we'll have some mutual benefits together. His exact words, mutual benefits together. I don't know what mutual benefit. Is he going to bend over and allow me to put it up, right up his ass or what? Mutual benefits. Then number 4 is, I shared this screenshot with my group members. This guy, he wants a 15,000 dirham salary, 15,000 plus benefits, okay? And he's from India. And I said, okay, you want 15,000 for what? No, I'm moving into my career path, so I want 15,000. He's a 23-year-old from India, just finished his MBA, whatever. He has not had any experience working. This is going to be his first job. And from India, he wants to go down to Dubai, out of all the places, and he wants his starting salary to be 15,000. Okay, so go figure. Number 5 is, I got this guy, African, who was from Africa, and he tells me, brother, bro, whatever. I want to come to UAE. And I said, fine. I said, go to UAE. So he tells me he wants to go to UAE and become, out of all the things, a waiter. So I said, why in the world do you want to be a waiter? So he shared with me screenshots of, I don't know from where, of images of, Lamborghinis and expensive cars, Rolls Royce, girls in bikini. And he said, I want my dream to come true. I want to be a millionaire. So I want to come to Dubai and become a waiter and earn millions. So out of curiosity, I asked him, what salary? So it seems African agents over there who take money from these guys said that he would get his starting salary to be in dollars and he would get big tips. And within a few years, he could actually get a Lamborghini on an expensive car and a big house and beautiful babes. So those are the kinds of idiots. Number 6, this guy tells me that he wants to get married. So I asked him, do I look like a fucking marriage bureau to you? He said, no, I want to get married so that, look at the logic, I want to get married so that I can get a good job. I asked him, how the fuck does marriage help a job? No, because I saw in your videos, after you got married, you became very stable. So if I get married, I'll also be stable. So that was his logic. And he wants me to find him a wife. Okay. Number 7 is Indian guy from UAE. He tells me, man, listen, I want to come to Thailand. So I don't care what it takes. You tell me how much of money, I'll pay you. I want to come to Thailand. He wants to pay me. So I don't know, you'll come to Thailand and do what? No, I'll do what you're doing. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a vlogger. I want to make money. I want to have a beautiful wife. I want to have a beautiful life. So this is the kind of idiots. Okay. Then number 8 was a real good one. Saudi boy. He's asking me, can you introduce me to a few lady boys? I'll fly down. My parents don't, it seems his parents don't understand that he is into lady boys. So, and he was serious, He was serious. Young man, he wants to come to Thailand and he wants me to introduce him to lady boys. Okay. Number 9 is female is telling me she wants to marry a guy like me. So I said, search. She's saying, no, can you help me find? I want to find exactly like you, a tattooed guy who doesn't smoke, doesn't drink, reads. Asked her why tattoo. No, it has been my fantasy to have a tattooed guy. Asked her why books. No, so he's smart. And I asked her why not smoke. No, so he can take care of me, pamper me and look after me. I informed my wife about that. My wife was laughing. She's saying, are these people even like common sense? And last and not the least, the biggest idiot who I thought was out of all of them, he doesn't have a job. Okay, he doesn't have a job. He doesn't have anything. And he tells me, I need your help. So I thought he wanted advice. He wanted guidance. What he wanted is, he wants to join my porn group. So I said, what do you mean you want to join my porn group? He's saying, no, because I heard from your videos that there is a lot of porn over there. So I asked him, why the fuck you want to join the porn group if you want a job? He's saying, no, because after I masturbate, I can relax and think clearly. So I told him, go join fucking Pornhub, man. No. They can track my IP address. They can track me. But on WhatsApp, they cannot track me. So the problem is, when you give internet access to everyone in the world, including fucking idiots, these are the kind of human beings you tend to bump into. And sometimes I ask myself, like, how do I even get the patience to deal with people like this? In fact, I'm sure you may not believe this, but I actually share these screenshots with members of my group so they know it. So anyway, this is what has been happening. I'm absolutely tired. I want to go home. I just want to crash. So I thought I'll give you the breaking news. This is what it is. Let me know your thoughts down below. Any breaking news, any information you want to share, my details are put down. This is me signing off. Take care.
I believe I'm the right person for this job because I'm very feminine for this role. My feminineness, feminine sexuality, feminine personality will add value to this feminine role in the most feminine way possible.
Stop getting the wrong advice. Ensure you get the right skills for the right job for jobs in the Middle East. Contact Loy Machedo.